All right, finally connected. Hopefully a lot of people jump in here right quick. While I'm waiting, the live stream for some reason died when I was using the YouTube app, and I had to reconnect. And still trying to connect. Oh, good, it's connected.
Did you answer what I'm asking you, sir? Sure.
They're being ridiculous.
Yeah.
Hey, what's up? Hey, I'm in the middle of an audit. Why? What's up? Got anything crazy for me?
Okay.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Now I'm streaming over Streamlabs because the YouTube app dropped me.
Yeah.
So we're back, and I have the chats, the new chats in hand. So share. You have to hit the like button on this new stream because it's different than the other one. The other one's still trying to connect, and I'm not going to be back on the other one. So share, like, and subscribe this one, or share and like this one, please. Streamlabs is set up to where whenever it disconnects, it keeps the stream going for me on the server at Streamlabs. So it's a little bit better than YouTube, in my opinion, for that. It costs $29 a month, but hey, what's the cost? What's the cost of freedom? It's the price of freedom. Thank you, Catman. Richard, thank you. Bonehead.
Did I get my keys?
Huh?
Did I get my keys?
Yes, sir.
I forgot I didn't have my keys.
So, what happened in there?
Magic's still in there doing
He come out and they gave him a complaint form and tried to get him to fill it out over there. He come over here and now he's gone back in.
No, he's over there.
Oh, he's over there now?
Yeah, I see where he's at.
Okay. And then my live stream died in the middle. I couldn't connect back to it with the YouTube app, so I had to restart it with Streamlabs. Streamlabs has a function on it that lets you reconnect.
I'm just making conversation. What kind of GoPros?
This is a 3.
You gotta pay attention. I'm just making conversation.
This is a 3.
This is getting close.
Oh. It's a 3.
I'm still playing my part.
Oh.
So I'll just talk to you about the camera.
Oh, yeah. It's a 3.
Okay, I had one of those. Leon Valley has one of those. Then I have a $1,000 Sony one. Leon Valley, Almost Park has one of those. I have one of those. Well, I think mine was a 2.
What about one of these?
Hero. And then I have 3 sessions that the police have. I've never done those. What is it, a 360?
Smile, you're on 360. Smile, you're on 360.
360?
Yeah, whenever you upload it. Have you ever seen a 360 video on YouTube?
Yeah.
Okay, you can actually go like this and look around the room.
Wow. By holding it still?
Yeah, and you can hold your phone like this and look at the floor, and you can look it up at the ceiling.
Is it running right now?
Yeah.
Okay. I want to do something. I want to test it. So while we're here, we might as well. We got time.
Yeah, I got you right now.
So like normally, I'll turn it off, and I'll turn it back on to get that clip, and turn it off to separate that from there. But it really doesn't matter, right? No, it really doesn't matter.
I edited it.
Okay, just stay still. Come out here a little bit. I want this in space. Okay, right there. All right. So in my test, you don't have to follow me.
Yeah, of course, it's not going to get between my body.
Okay.
Yeah, so you'll get to see that. But the reason that I have it...
But there'll be like a break or something, right?
No, except for my body.
You don't have to stand out the same.
It doesn't show this right here at all. It catches it.
Okay, and it puts it together?
Yep.
That's pretty cool. We're gonna have to stand out in the sun, man.
Yep. So that's how it works.
Are y'all in line or what?
Well, I was, but they came and cut everybody in line and started getting the line back there and just omitted this part here. And so he's been sitting on one line for a long time, and they're ignoring him. And he's blind.
Did they say they tell me about his camera?
Oh, whenever he tried to talk to her, she just walked off, and he said, "Ma'am," and then she didn't listen. So I hollered really loud, and she ignored me whenever I hollered really, really loud.
But I'm here to get a deal. I was here to do business.
What the cops say?
I have the business. They're staying away from me. But
Of course.
I mean, they never asked me anything. They would have asked me, I would have told them. Hey, man, good job, by the way. One of the biggest names on YouTube. And I actually did have some business to come down. I just got a DBA in Fair County. So apparently they closed down anything here unless you have like a business inside of a suite. So mine's right out of my house. So I don't know about everything I needed you can do online now, apparently, and I had no idea. So I would have just done it online, but since I had something to do, I figured, well, call up these guys and say, go over
supervisor, and somebody said the supervisor.
How you guys been doing? Hey, how's it going, Mike? Good. How you guys doing? Oh, all right. You guys all together?
No, we're all separate.
All separate? Okay. Hey. Yeah, no, we'll ask you guys. Hey, I don't mind you guys being here. I'll find everything, but you know, as the guys move in, just kind of to block them off.
Well, here's the problem I have with that. Is this man was already doing that, and they sidestepped him, and he's handicapped. He has a handicap, and they have totally ignored him and left him standing over here. Even though he's in the shade, he's in the heat, and completely ignored him. So I'm going to stand here with him, and I'm going to stay right here and help protect him. I'm not asking, I'm telling. Okay.
Just get the kind of these guys they want to get through. They can take a business with us.
Yeah, well, they already went behind and pulled the line from down there, so they can go do that again. They can go over there and start the line.
So a guy named Reynolds touched me.
Yeah, I saw that.
So I'm gonna try to get his badge number.
Did you get it?
No.
Reynolds.
Yeah.
Okay. I believe he was he a security or?
He said he was with the San Antonio Police Department.
Really?
Yeah, it's that guy right there.
Where?
Right there.
That's Reynolds?
Okay.
So anyway, I actually had some good business to do here today. About 30 bucks.
Badge number 497. I didn't ask him. I saw it. Don't ask him.
And I saw the last time that these guys, I mean, I've never been here, but since the last time these guys were down here, they were treated horribly compared to this time. And since they have been treated so horribly last time, I figured since I got some stuff to go down, I'm one of the biggest things out there. Let these guys know, hey, I'm going down there. Come on down. So that's over here. So, you know, they're exercising whatever rights they feel they have. You guys obviously so far are respecting those rights. And I appreciate you guys. There's just one problem that I've seen, and that is this guy here in the red shirt.
Yeah.
He's in Afghanistan, war veteran. He lost his side in the war in 2014. At one point, he tried to approach a lady that's not here. He has a question.
Okay.
He's not doing what they're doing. and he walked up with them. He's been quiet the whole time. Whenever he tells it, it's his place in line, because he really doesn't know. That's the second issue. He really doesn't know where his place is in line, because nobody has explained it to him. That is an internationally recognized symbol of a blind person. So security really isn't the best way. It's actually internationally recognized, and it's even covered by Texas law. It's illegal to have one. I mean, it's serious business. So, and I know the police have been consistent activity training regarding things like that. They can recognize it in the instant. Your security doesn't. And neither it appears that the lady that was out here, she's in a dress. It appears she didn't either, because he said, ma'am, and we observed her just walk away from him. We don't know why. Maybe she didn't hear. But that would be an issue certainly if she saw what is, like, he has a phone and he's recording, right? But he actually uses that to see. He has an app that people get on there, and essentially he live streams, and they look and they talk to him through their earpieces, and they read things for him. They'll tell him where things are, things like that. So he has a really device, an assistive device, and maybe, I'm just speculating, maybe she thought because of that he was just these guys, but he does have that blind thing. I think probably appropriately she probably should have said, what can I do for you? And go from there. You know what I mean? So just keep that in mind. Keep that in mind.
And furthermore,
our goal is to change things for the better for people. That's it. That's it. I appreciate you.
Yes, sir. And I know he was.
hey, I've started talking first, and you can talk. And furthermore, this officer here, by the way, would you please articulate your name and your badge number?
Officer Reynolds, badge number 497.
Thank you, Reynolds. Laid his hands on this man. We have it on video, and he wanted that badge number, and he couldn't get it. Now we have it.
Okay. So Officer Reynolds, badge number 497.
I didn't see that.
He started walking forward after the female security officer
Touched him.
Okay, I wasn't there for that part, but I had asked him to see
Yeah, it's on the video.
and walked away. Okay, so whenever he started walking towards the door and towards the cones, I simply put my hand out and understandably said, sir, and he continued walking into my hand, and I backed it up. I didn't push him, I didn't shove him at all. I said, sir.
The blind guy?
Yes, I said, sir. Okay, I said, sir. He continued walking. I backed my hand up, okay? And then I said, sir, I know that she had asked you to wait here. He said, no, she didn't. And I said, all right, sir, well, can I please ask you to wait here? And he said, yes, I will. I'm asking you for a supervisor. So I said, yes, I'll go for you. And I went inside and I got him a supervisor, okay? So I'm attempting to assist him the best way that I can, okay?
That's cool, man.
And in doing so, is there, you say you came down here for business today. Is there a form that we can get you? Or are you trying to
got it done already.
You got it done?
I did it already.
All right.
I was already in and out.
Okay, is there anything else
I was standing in line when y'all were dealing with the other guy inside.
Is there anything else we can help you with?
I'm good. I just want to let you know. I just happen to know that Officer Reynolds, based on my experience, I've been watching him for 4 years downtown. Never had reason to even approach him. Never had even reason to approach him. Doesn't mean he's perfect though.
Oh, that's right.
So the
Nobody's
only
perfect.
thing I would say out of that situation, I'm going to look at the video, and believe me, if something's improper, he's going to be the first one to know about it from me. But just white canes means blind. They don't know where you're at, man. They don't know if they're here dealing with you. They don't know. They don't know about them.
Hit the like button, everybody. Share it. Share the live stream. We're not done.
What's your name?
What's that?
What's your name?
Who's asking?
My name is Mike Kim, and I'm the director here.
Oh, okay. Are you the supervisor?
I am, yeah.
Okay, great. Yeah.
What's your
So
name?
I was refused service.
Okay.
A lady was trying to get my temperature.
All right.
And I offered my radio artery to be used for the temperature check. He said that's not acceptable.
Okay.
So I know that's a medically acceptable way to take a temperature. I was at the VA this morning, and that's how they did it.
Okay.
So I just need to access the building to check on permits and records for us.
Okay. Well, why don't you do this? I don't know the answer to your question about the wrist. Okay, I'll find out very quickly though.
Yeah.
Because we've been the protocols that we've done, which is the forehead screening.
Right.
Right. I think that's very common right now. But
Yeah.
I'll
It's
do
an infrared laser that we're shooting, right?
I believe so.
Yeah, so that penetrates into the brain. I have brain damage. I don't want any kind of
Yeah, I don't. Okay.
penetration into my brain.
I don't want to do any harm to you.
Yeah, so
Okay.
I'm just making a
Yeah.
request under the ADA to modify your policy. Even
Okay.
if your policy is to shoot the brain,
Sure.
you can absolutely get a temperature check off the radar. And I'm willing for you guys to do that.
All right, well, let me do this then, just because I can check with our health department. They'll know really quick.
Yeah.
Okay. In the meantime, is there something that I can get you while you're waiting out here, or do you want me to get that answer first on the temperature check?
Services?
Yeah, like you said, you want to check in the permits, because I can take down your name, your address, where your permits, and I can have someone bring that out to you either while you're waiting.
Okay.
Well, I'm getting the answer on the temperature check.
Okay.
Is that reasonable?
Yeah, I can talk to her about getting
Yeah. Let me do this. I'm going to have Jeremy here. This is Jeremy. Jeremy's the supervisor with me.
Okay.
And I didn't get your name there, sir.
I don't know. Don't do all like there's.
All right.
I don't know what's going on.
I'm going to call you sir. I'm just going to call you sir for right now.
The guy that said he was a cop touched me, so I mean, I don't.
Yeah, I'm not a cop.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on right now.
Okay.
So you mentioned the open records request, so
Yeah.
if you have a paper form, you can also fill it out online, or I can take the information that you're trying to search for.
Yeah.
Try to assist you.
That'd be great. Yeah.
Okay.
So Jeremy.
Jeremy,
Okay, thank you.
Now, just before you get started, I'm going to go get the answer for you on that temperature check. If this is all the information you need, we can do it right here. If you need more information, and I do get authorization to take your temperature that way, we can do more business,
All
okay?
right. Yeah. So you guys have a disability coordinator at this location. I know the city has at least one. You have to have one by law if you have 50 employees or more.
Yeah, I'm not executive to it.
Okay. Do you have 50 employees here at this location?
I'm sorry?
Do you have at least 50 employees in this location?
Yeah.
Okay, so then you're required by law to have a disability coordinator. So maybe they can come and help
Okay.
alleviate that. Because I'm making an ADA request to modify your policy. If your policy is to shoot my brain, like I don't want anything in my brain.
Well, I don't want to shoot your brain.
Yeah. So that's my request is for a reasonable modification
Sure.
to your policy to take my temperature on the wrist. Or all you can do for oral, you know.
Well, let me go find that out for you, and then I know Jeremy's going to help you right now. We're getting some of that information.
Okay. All right. Thanks, Mike.
All right. Thank you, sir. I'll be back in a few minutes.
So what type of, are you looking for permits for a specific address? Or?
So the question about permits I had was if I wanted to, erect a temporary structure to keep out of rain, like in a park, do I need a permit for that? Or
In a park?
No, please don't touch my stuff.
It's me.
Oh, okay.
In a park? Is
Yeah,
that
like if I wanted to try to make a temporary structure to get out of the rain and stuff, do I need a permit? Like if I put some plywood together?
if you're going to be building a structure, yes, but I mean, you said temporary.
Yeah, I mean just to shelter from the rain. Like I was out last night in the park and it started raining. So I didn't know if I started constructing something to keep me protected, if I get like a fine or a ticket or something.
Because the park is regulated by the Parks Department, by the city.
Yeah.
You need their permission first.
Okay.
Before you start constructing.
Do I do that here? Do I get one here?
No, sir. That would be put here. That would be through the Parks Department. Yeah. I need you to contact them.
Yeah. Okay.
Is there anything else?
For permits, that was the only permit question I had. The other information I needed was records.
Of the records?
Yeah.
That's this right here.
Okay.
So I don't know if you maybe have one of your buddies fill it out.
Can you tell it to you?
Yeah, will you fill out for me?
What was your name, sir?
I
I'm going to go down the line. So that way
Yeah,
I just
I'll give you an email address that you can send it to.
Okay, what's your email address?
The email is insight, like inner knowledge, is like the verb to be, and free, like not slave. Insight is free at gmail.com.
Got it? And what type of information are you looking for?
So I'm hearing 2 large fans out here. Is that right?
That's correct.
Why don't you say?
Yes, sir.
Okay, is that a recent purchase?
I'm
Or
not
is that
sure.
something the city had?
I'm not sure.
All right, so that's where the records are. Is how much these fans cost, the receipt for that, and then how long you guys been running it here? Is it just this past month, 4 months, or what?
2 months.
2 months.
How long is out here? The next question, how long?
So no, that's a request for information. I'm actually want the records. I want the record of the receipt if these were paid for this specific new procedures.
Okay.
I want how much these fans cost, and then I want the electric bill for this location for the last 4 months. So if you can also include like when these fans were implemented, we can figure out how much it costs the city to run these extra big fans out here in the heat. But I think this is some fraud, waste, and abuse going on. People can go inside the air conditioning and wait. We're already paying the air conditioning building. Now we're paying big fans to try to boil out here. But that's it. That's the electric bill for the building for the last 4 months, receipts for these fans, and that's our cost.
And was there anything else besides? I can get you the phone number to the parks department.
Yeah.
And then you said that you wanted that the open records request to me.
That's it.
What else are we doing today?
Do you know who the lady is that refused me service a minute ago?
Security. Yeah, she's a security. Long-haired security.
Okay. Yeah, I need to get her name and information so I can get a complaint because she just outright refused to engage with me and walked away.
Even when I hollered, and then hollered really loud,
And then
she ignored me.
And then she ushered people in front of me. I was waiting in line, so she completely discriminated, against me.
Sir, what's that lady security guard's name that works for Allied?
I have no idea.
Oh, you do too? You're lying. That's a flat-out lie. Mr. Gregory Sullivan.
Sullivan just say, come on, man. You're better than that, man. You do so much better. Relax. Just tell him what is it hurt. You know what I mean?
But I don't know. I don't know what the other guy did.
No, he's the girl. The girl that
Her name? The security guard with the long hair, the lady.
he was asking about. He said he doesn't know what her name is. He said she's a field supervisor.
Okay. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe you don't know who your coworkers are.
If you knew what her name was,
I apologize for that. Maybe you don't know who you work with. You don't pay attention to other things.
You okay waiting in the shade? Is that okay?
Unless I can get in the air conditioning because I've been out here for a long time.
We have, again, the mask is required to issue the building.
No, there's a medical exemption. It's federal law. That's part of the ADA issue that we're having right now. So I really recommend you guys get your disability coordinator to help clarify so that you guys don't. You guys are subject to a lawsuit.
All right, I appreciate that.
Discrimination.
So, yeah, you're okay waiting right now?
I mean, unless I can come inside in the air conditioning, it'd be better.
Yeah.
I still have business here. So
Okay, what else are we?
I need the name of the lady that prevented me access, and then talk to that disability person or Mike to think about what we're doing from here. We're going to file a complaint.
I understand. So, again, like I said, the mask is required in the building, but I'll be happy to conduct any business that you would like here. If that's okay with
Do
you.
you have a copy of the policy? Is the building policy?
I maybe Mike would be better suited to answer that question. I'm just trying to help you.
Okay, but you're saying it's a policy to have a mask to go in?
Correct.
Okay, is it a written policy?
Again, it would be best if you ask Mike.
Okay, so what's your position here?
I'm one of the supervisors for the permanent section.
Okay, you're a supervisor, but you don't know if there's a written policy.
Well, I'm the supervisor for the permanent section, so I'm trying to help you as much as
Okay, so it would be like maybe the security supervisor would know?
Yeah, maybe Mike.
All right.
Like I said.
So yeah, if you can add that to the records request, then is any policies you have relating to you guys' new entry procedures.
I think the best way to answer, I think that's just following some guidelines with regards to the mask. So that's what they're going off of, right?
Okay.
So,
Yeah, we already addressed this in another city building,
Yeah.
and it's in the policy. There's exemptions in it. They have to by federal law, by the ADA.
Oh yeah, I'm just saying as far as who makes the rules for the
Right.
city guidelines.
And right, the city lawyer is smart enough to make sure there's an exemption in there because
sure.
they don't want the city to be subject to a lawsuit. And
Right.
so right now they're violating their own policy.
I'm saying asking is probably as far as the policy.
Are you security?
No, I'm just okay. So I'm saying asking them for the policy. I'm hoping about saying asking them.
Oh, excuse me.
Well, whoever's here enforcing it incorrectly is violating federal
Because I
law.
want to. It's my channel.
Right?
I go
So
live.
we need to address the issue here.
You're like,
And if we can
He's
address
giving
that,
our
it's not
location
right.
away. So this is why I don't like him going
Compliance
live.
with federal law, and we don't have to pursue a federal lawsuit. But if they want to continue to
messed up,
deny and
man.
discriminate
Why you do that to me
in this
again?
place and the people involved, that's why I need names so I can name them, in the lawsuit.
Jack got in the light.
That makes sense? So we can handle it at the lowest level, but you got a disability coordinator that should be educated to help you guys figure this out. The city attorney is smart enough to make sure there's a medical exemption in there because they have to. And you guys just aren't trained on it. Your security guards aren't. I know you said you're not the guy at the door, and so it's not on you, but if you're a supervisor, hopefully you have access to the policy.
I understand.
All right.
Apparently that train has its First Amendment. Wow. Share, like, and subscribe.
Hey, Mike.
All right. So, I know you gave information
information to Jeremy.
Yeah.
Do you have any more business that you need with us today?
Yes.
Okay, what is that?
What did you find out about the temperature check?
Well, I can probably forego your temperature check. If you do come in, you got to wear a mask. You got to stay at 6 feet away from anybody. But if you come in, do you have more business with us?
Yeah, right now I'm trying to conduct it. I'd rather do it in the air conditioning. I've been out here for like 50 minutes.
I know, but again, everybody, it's just a drop-off pickup scenario. That's all it is.
Okay.
So, do you have something to drop off or pick up?
I'm trying to get in touch with either your ADA coordinator or yourself to file an ADA complaint on discrimination. That the lady refused to take my temperature and then skip me in line and usher people past me. So
Okay. So you want to file a formal complaint?
an ADA complaint, yeah.
Okay.
Do you have an ADA coordinator here that we do that with?
I don't, but I can send it to our HR department that has it.
Okay. Do you have a copy of the policy for entrance to the building that I can get?
You give me a contact information, we can have it sent to you.
Do you have one here? You guys don't know? Nobody knows? Like, there's no written policy that you guys are trying to enforce?
The policy right now is to come into our building. That's our emergency procedures under the COVID-19 right now. So I'm not going to argue with you.
I'm not trying to argue.
Yeah. So, but if you want to come in and conduct your business,
Yeah.
we will go to temperature check. That's all we're saying. You will have to put a mask on. You will have to stay at least 6 feet from people inside. And
I
you
don't
will
know
have to
that,
have
but it's a mask. I need to wash it right.
Okay. So that's okay. If you don't have the mask, I will certainly go to the people out here like we just did with Jeremy. If you have more business you want to come out, I can get
But
that.
you're not going to allow me to do business in the air conditioning like everyone else.
I'm not
Because I'm
going
making
to
a
it without
disability
that.
request, because I'm letting you know I'm medically exempted, I'm invoking the ADA, and I'm trying to ask you to modify, make a reasonable application to the policy about masks, because I need to be able to breathe.
My reasonable accommodation is I'll continue to, if you want to go somewhere else, either in your car or somewhere else in air conditioning, we will use phone, we will use video, we will use anything like that. That'll be our reasonable accommodation.
Okay.
Okay?
Not allowing me access like everybody else is what's going on. So do we have,
So I think I've
do you have
answered your
ADA
question.
coordinator we can get on
Yeah.
the phone, somebody that will accept the disability complaint?
Yeah, I can use that information.
Okay. And then I need the name of the lady that refused me access.
Okay,
You got it?
you're good.
Yeah. So you pay by you guys? Are you okay with
What is it?
It's
We want to hand you a piece of paper.
No, I just, what's on it?
the information that you requested for the Parks and Rec and for the
Okay.
contact information.
Yeah, can you just tell me?
Okay, so LA Universal Security Services, Michelle McDonald, phone number 210-812-8605. Supervisor John Pettis, 210-259-5413.
5413. Okay.
And Parks and Rec, that's what you asked about that information. Best phone number is 210-207-72757.
Okay.
If you'd like to file the ADA complaint,
Yeah.
you can do that. You can send it to me directly. You can
Okay.
send it to the HR department in San Antonio.
Yeah.
The director there is Lori Stewart. I'm the director here. My name is Mike Shannon.
I'm Shannon.
You know what this address is? City of San Antonio's address is online.
Okay.
Okay, so
I
you
get
can
Jeremy
send
my
it-
email. Can you email me so I can just reply to your email with the written complaint?
Sure.
All right.
Sure. Jeremy, we have your email. Is that what
Yeah.
you said? Okay.
And I just want to make sure I spelled it correctly. You said Insight, INSIGHT. I mean, let me-
Insight, INSIGHT, like inner knowledge.
Yeah, Insight.
Because I don't have outer sight. I've got inner sight.
I got you.
Yeah,
we
yeah.
got
Insight is free at gmail.com.
Insight is free.
Yeah.
Just to follow up,
Do you have
did
any more-
we get
hold
the?
on, we're not done with the gentleman yet, so please. Do you have any more questions for us?
Yeah, so we're just going to do that via email? The disability
Yeah, you just
complaint?
asked me if we could send you an
Do you-
email. Yeah.
But you don't know who here is your disability coordinator?
I have an HR coordinator that handles all that stuff.
Okay,
Yeah.
what's their name?
Lori Stewart
Okay, you
is
told
the
me that
HR
name.
director.
Lori
Yeah,
Stewart.
thank you.
Got it. All right. I think I'm good then.
You're good? Okay.
And I just have one question. Do we have that?
Sorry, what was that? You wasn't done.
No,
You done?
I was just saying it's unfortunate that you guys claim to have a policy that you don't know what that policy is. You know.
I just told you what the policy is. So okay, we're done with you.
But you don't have
What is
you don't
your
have a
question?
copy of it, right?
He's not done. He's talking.
So you're saying you have a policy, and I'm asking you to present it. So I'd like to
I just
inspect it.
verbally presented it to you. So
Okay.
we'll send it to you
Can
via
I
email.
inspect the policy?
You can verbal when we
Because
send it to
under
you
the
via
records
email.
law, I'm allowed to
Okay.
inspect the policy.
Did you have a question or comment that you want to address?
So you're not.
Yes,
so you're
the-
refusing to allow me to inspect the policy. That's what's going on right now.
Hang on a minute, Drew.
No, I'm not refusing to lie to such policy.
Okay.
I
Just give me a
said
second.
If you want it in
Will you
writing, we will
provide it?
send it to you via email. We just said that we're going to communicate
It's
via email.
under Texas,
And that's how we're gonna do it.
under the Open Records Act, you guys are required to present it upon request for inspection.
And
So
Open
if
Records
you're
Act
claiming
gives
there's
you
a
10 days
policy,
to
I would
get
like
it.
to inspect to verify what you're saying is true and you're not just making stuff up on the spot. Because right now I'm just going off of some random guy's word. I don't know your mic, whatever. I don't know your supervisor because I can't see you. I can't verify anything. Right? If I can inspect the thing with my device, then my device will read to me the policy and verify what you're saying. So that's what I'm asking. Can I inspect your policy, please?
You can request it via email when we contact
I'm requesting
you.
it right now
and
in
we'll send it to
person,
you.
and you guys are required to present it upon request. So are you going to violate that's state law?
I don't have anything to give you
Okay,
today.
do we still have police here?
We do, right here.
Okay, so that's state law. The police over here?
Do you have any business with us?
Yeah, the state Open Records Act. I'm not familiar with it.
Jeremy, you
Mike, he's still talking. He's not done. You're ignoring him. You're ignoring him. Oh, and Jeremy, I do have a question. Hang on just a moment.
Jeremy's got work
Right,
to do.
but they're-
so you have
He sure does, and he's doing it right now, and he'll wait until I'm ready.
Be able to present people.
Jeremy,
Jeremy?
there you go.
Jeremy, I have a question, sir. Okay.
This is a matter of law now. He's creating a state
You have a
law,
question
not
for me?
federal law. We already covered the federal law. You guys
No, I have a new label for you. It's called defendant.
Okay, thank you very much. Good luck. Be safe, okay?
We have it. We have plenty of good luck.
Thank you. Appreciate it, guys. Okay. I wish you good luck, and we'll talk to you via email.
They
Thank you.
absolutely have it here. Absolutely. Right, but if you read the records law, you can either get a copy of it or have it presented upon request for inspection. And that's what I mean.
I'm not disagreeing with that. I understand that. But he's saying he doesn't have it with him.
Yeah, he's out there in the heat with me. Like, they have it there, absolutely. They have a copy of it. Whether it's an email format, a memo, and a hard copy, they have a copy of the policy or they wouldn't be able to enforce it. That makes sense to you?
Yeah.
It's not just word of mouth like, hey guys, this is what we're going to do. They have a copy of it. They've had a meeting on it. They've had briefings on it. I want a copy. I don't want a copy. I want to inspect that record. And you just denied that right here. It's a violation of state law. Which is not true. Oh, wait, he's probably not in his pocket. It's probably not in his pocket. But it's here in the building. Absolutely here in the building.
He says he doesn't have it at this point.
Hey,
Right. So you're not going to investigate that?
He said he's going to get it.
Right. Is that? But you understand?
Hello?
The elements of the crime are here. Are you gonna
Maybe I dialed the wrong
to
number.
verify that they have it or not?
I'm just saying that. Not denying.
Actually, I did dial the wrong number.
Right. Which is him saying
I'm-
I can't inspect it.
But that's
Right.
part of your complaint, right? You're going to make it.
No. Right now, I'm trying to get you to enforce state law. And if you want to do an investigation and find out if they actually have.
Wait a minute. If I'm the guy that what?
that I can inspect, that would solve the issue, right? You make them.
Oh yeah. Yes. And I'm sorry. I'm over in San Antonio
That makes
now.
sense. I understand that's what he's saying, but he's most likely not telling the truth. Okay. And so, will you investigate
I
that?
don't have a way to verify.
You can't do an investigation.
I don't have a.
Okay, thank you.
Right, but you can perform the investigation, right? You can go ask supervisors, hey, do you have a copy of the policy? You can actually call up whoever's over him for the city, right? Because you work for the city too, right?
He said that he does not.
Right, I understand that. I hear what you're saying. But he is refusing to allow me to inspect public records.
Hey.
Okay? And I'm asking you to enforce
Hey.
that and do an investigation.
Can you hear me?
Investigate if they actually have it, and if they're denying, which is the claim right now, right? The claim is that these people are denying access to public records. That's
Now you just said he doesn't have it, and he was providing for email.
okay. He's lying. So will you
I don't know
investigate?
if he's lying.
Will you, that's the
How do I
claim.
not know that he's emailing
You do an
me right now?
investigation. You investigate.
Hey, can you hear me now? All right. I'm in the middle of an audit. What's up?
How do I know? How do you not know that he's not doing that right now?
Do an investigation.
Okay.
Go find out if they can get a copy. If he can email
All right.
it,
We'll have to deal with that when I get back.
that means he has access. If he has access to it, he can present it
All right.
for inspection. That's the request.
Love you.
Right? You understand? Your logic is flawed. If he's saying you can go email it, that means he has access to it, he can present it right now to be able to be inspected. That is the records request that is being made. That is the records request that is denied in your presence, and you're not going to enforce it. As you need to take a minute and read the penal code, go for it. To make sure that you can conduct that investigation.
Dereliction of duty.
Right now. Okay? So please help enforce this records law. Good God.
Yeah, I hear you, Babylon. Same here.
Hey, did you see supervisor with the SAPD?
I didn't recognize one as supervisor yet.
Okay.
So Reynolds is standing here, the one that touched you.
Yeah.
He's over to your right about 8 feet.
Okay. Hey, Mr. Reynolds? Yes, sir. Do you have a supervisor that I can file a complaint for you touching me?
I call one for you, sir.
All right.
And you got Reynolds' badge number?
No, what was it?
Badge number 497.
497, all right. Do you happen to record him touching me?
Yep.
All right.
It was on. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Those two cameras have since died, but
He just said, I think he just said stop him and just touch me. I'm like,
he just put his hands up and touched you and
I'm
said,
like,
"Hey."
who are you?
He did. He touched you first and said, "Oh."
okay. Yeah, I don't remember if he said anything or if he touched me first, but it was not wanted.
If my memory is correct,
Yeah.
he touched you and then said, "Hey,
Yeah.
sir." Or he may have spoke to you, and you were still in forward motion when he
Yeah.
spoke, and then he reached out and touched you
Yeah.
instead of giving you time to halt.
Yeah.
Thank you, Babylon. Somebody has to do it. It's not very popular to some, especially when that guy over there does it, but he puts in the work, so I love him for it. I'm willing to put up with this 22-year-old stuff. I was 22 once. I have a bunch of youngsters. Have 13 grandkids.
Wow.
I have 5 natural children, 2 stepchildren, 13 grandkids. So I think I can exercise a little patience in a patriotic, constitutional republic. You think?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. The Reynolds said he claimed he said "sir," and then touched him. So we'll review the video. Kind of looking at the chats here.
Waiting on the
Couple
SAPD
things.
to investigate the records law that was broken in their presence by denying access to inspect their policy they're claiming to enforce.
Okay, so we're waiting on them.
And yeah, we're waiting on that. And then we're also waiting on Reynolds to get a supervisor for line complaint for.
Thank you, Charles Carroll, for that, for respecting
Yeah.
someone's rights to not wear a mask.
Yeah. All right. Cool. Yeah, we'll handle the ADA complaint via email.
Don't ever do that again.
Yeah. We'll handle the ADA complaint.
And we're going to get those. We're going to
These
get.
cops can't enforce federal law, but they can enforce the state law, which they broke right here by denying me access to inspect the policy on entrance, like to have entrance to the building. He's claiming there's a policy that exists that they're trying to enforce, why they're not allowing me in, why they discriminate against me and let all these other people by.
And then he wants you to go use your gas on your air conditioner in your car instead of your tax dollars with your air conditioner in our building.
Right. Yeah. And
We're still live, Jack. If there's anything you want to follow up with while we're standing here.
I think a lot
Oh, here.
of...
Hang on. Herrera's back.
Hey.
So I talked to Mr. Shannon.
Yeah.
He says at this very moment he cannot physically provide you with that copy of those requests.
Okay.
So I will document it. I will write a report on it, and I'll provide you a case number. That way you can take it and follow up with it as you feel.
Okay. So they're enforcing a policy that doesn't exist. Is that what's going on? Are you guys backing up that enforcement?
No. I'm just saying that he can provide. He asked me to see if he could provide that documentation. He can't, so I will write the officer saying that. What took place now.
All right. So if I still want to go in and do business, am I allowed into the building to do business, or are you guys going to back up this enforcement without any kind of policy showing what they're doing is legitimate? Because right now he has nothing to verify what he's saying is actually legitimate. You understand that?
Right. He told me he's just following the city rules that he was supposed to follow.
Yeah.
So I think if you feel.
Do you guys have the same thing at the police department?
What's that? Yeah, we have to wear masks.
No. Do you have the same? Is it the same policy across the city, or is it different from location to location?
For the city ordinance.
The city, whatever they're trying to enforce for entrance into the building, in the city building.
You know, it is a city building,
Uh-huh.
so there wasn't any enforcement, but this is a applied to every place where
Okay.
the public is congregating or getting together.
Okay. So then,
Can we walk into the police department lobby?
No, not at this moment because of the COVID. So
They closed the lobby.
right.
What about things that you would normally do there? Like, let's say, physically
So you can visit the room and there's somebody that's monitoring.
homicide, all those things that are upstairs.
Yeah,
report.
they're doing it all by like appointments and stuff. So yeah, so
Okay, I think what I'm going to do, everybody, is I'm going to start the idea. We're going to have the air conditioners cut off in the buildings. They're going to enjoy our air conditioner and keep us outside. I don't think we're going to have that.
You make an appointment.
right, and then you can when you go there you can have intercom. So like you go down to the central substation, push the button, someone answers. They'll see what the person needs, and then if it requires us to
Right.
show up, then we get.
so that's a different policy for that building.
So do you know?
So this building has a separate policy.
There was a follow-up question to that. Do you know if, let's say, you're a victim of homicide or a witness to a homicide? Well, then you would be a victim of homicide. You wouldn't make it up there, but you'd be dead. If you were
The family's a victim.
I'm not trying to be funny, but
The family's a
that
victim.
That
Maybe
was
a-
kind of. Oh yeah, okay, there you go. Anyway, let's say you had some business with homicide, and you made an appointment to go see homicide, and he's that person, and he shows up just like he is right now. How are they going to deal with not? I mean, so does he get to come in with his exemption on the mask, or does he get handled like he's being handled right now? Too bad. I know you're a victim of homicide, but we're not dealing with it.
I know they would make some kind of accommodation. I don't know. I can't say exactly what that would be or how they would work that.
It would be interesting to know what that accommodation is, because it seems like these guys can bring something.
Yeah, because I doubt they'll like put you in a cubicle and bring you in a closed area, but they have a lobby that's pretty big where you can use social distancing.
We probably need to go down.
So I mean, yeah. So like,
It's fair enough.
So,
You
how
don't
big
know.
is this lobby?
I don't know.
Pretty big. Yeah, pretty big.
It's kind of hard.
Going back to the situation here, you're saying that there's a different policy at the police
No,
department.
I never said that.
Okay, you said you're not letting people in, right?
No, I never said that either.
Okay, I thought that's what you said. You said you have to hit a call button in order to get access
Oh, you?
at the police department.
No, in our substation.
Yes. Okay. Right. So that they have a different policy for allowing people access there than the policy that's being implemented here. Correct?
We are, yeah, we're working things differently.
Right. So there's different policies per department, per building. That's what we're finding out. Yes.
No, I'm not saying that either. I'm just saying that's how we're going to say it.
Okay. So there's no policy. You'll just make it up on the spot. Which is it? Either there is a policy or there isn't.
So-
if there's a standardized policy for all city buildings, then you should be able to get it from your department to have me check it out. Just like they could, it should be the same thing. But if you're saying there's different policies
I don't have
on
that
each
readily
building,
available to provide you.
Right.
I don't have a printer. I don't have.
I think the question here is by what authority are you keeping this man from going in his building today, right here, right now?
right?
I'm not. I'm allowing them to work for you, and they already provide the service.
So they're trying to prevent the access. So them denying access because of disability is against state law.
Okay.
You understand that?
Crime.
Yes.
There's a victim.
So will you allow me to get access? Will you help enforce the law to help me get
I
access?
already told you. I got up a report. I take the
So
information
you're
out.
not actually going to enforce it when the crime is being committed in your presence. Discriminatory acts are a state. It's a state penal code.
And I will write up an office report.
HEREDIA, badge number
So
1151.
you have the lady's name that was Michelle.
I
Something?
have some information on my
Yeah,
notes.
Michelle, and then Mike, the supervisor, for supervising
They already
access.
spoke.
Yeah.
That brings up an interesting thing, and I'm not trying to cause you issues. I'm just now curious. In this situation, you have seen that the person is committing a crime, and you're going to write an offense report up. Okay, and you're not going to make an arrest. So
No, I'm not making an arrest.
my question is, I already know the answer to this. If I pushed you right now, you wouldn't write up an offense report and send it up the chain. And I know you're raising your eyebrows, but you know the point I'm making. You would arrest me on the spot for that violation of law, even if you're not injured, because I made that offensive contact with you. But you're going to not arrest this person on the spot for that violation of law.
Yeah, because that person's a member of the gang.
The question is, why not?
At this point, he
Why
left.
not?
He left. He never said he was not going to provide that to you. He said he was going to email it to you. I don't know if he was going to do that.
I've been trying to get access for over an hour. I've been denied access to the building, and it's because of the disability and my ADA request for reasonable modification. But I think you were right here when I asked.
Wouldn't that be him providing it to you?
What's that?
Did he email it to you?
No. I have other business to do. But it's like, I still want
They
access
asked
to
you
the building.
earlier, and he asked you to do, and I heard him ask you several times, and you said you gave him the list of things you wanted, right?
Yes.
So, and the last thing was that you were requesting that document.
Right. He stopped talking to me and started talking to someone else.
Yep. He kept asking you, and then that was the last thing that you
Right.
requested.
I wanted to inspect the document. Yeah. And they have to have a policy here, or they just can't enforce it.
But that's what I'm talking about. He addressed all the questions you had about what you needed, and
not all my questions, no. Maybe all that I had at the time. Again, I have brain damage, so like not all the questions I have are available.
But he asked you
at the same time.
But he asked you repeatedly,
Yeah.
and the last thing that was asked was him providing the documentation, but he said he would email it to you.
Okay.
Right? So I don't know if he was going to email it to you at this point or not. He may have. I mean, I don't know if you checked your email. He may have already emailed that.
The point is, they refused me access because of my disability, and I made a reasonable request under the ADA.
Okay.
And I think you were standing right here, and he denied it. He even said, no, we're not going to do it like that. We can handle it out here in the heat. So he wanted to treat the blind person with brain damage differently than everybody else because I have a
I think we've
disability.
established that. Are you going to write an office report or an info report?
I'm writing an office report.
So if you're writing an office report, I know and you know that you don't write office reports for anything other than criminal violations. The suspect is present. It's occurring in your presence.
Listen, he's literally talking. Listen.
It's occurring in your presence. You're acknowledging that it's a criminal offense. I think the appropriate thing would be to make an arrest.
How do you know he wasn't going to provide it to you when
Because
you went back inside?
you are saying you're going to write up an office report. That means you believe an offense has been committed. Otherwise, you would write up an info report, and later on it would turn into an office report.
He's no longer here, so I know that he's no longer in the physical provider. Because I went inside and he was no longer here.
So your suspect got away.
He wasn't a suspect then, because how do I not know he was going to come back?
He
I
was
didn't
a
know that.
suspect. I asked you, and you said office report.
Right.
Now, if you don't think it's a crime, but he thinks it is, so you do an information report. The investigator gets it. If they determine there's a crime, then it turns into an offense.
Right.
But you yourself said, I am writing an office report, which indicates to me that
Go back down there and get in line again. Brand new incident.
The suspect is present.
The suspect got away. Now we're creating you
And I will
one.
take
Yeah.
this information. And
I got all day.
So you're writing an office report because he's alleging an offense.
Right. Isn't that when you call?
Hey, let me ask you. This is very simple. This solves it all. Do you have probable cause right now that an offense has been committed?
He told me that he wanted a document.
That's not enough for probable
He
cause.
went inside.
Right? You and I both know that somebody says it's not enough.
He went inside and said,
It's easy. You don't have to explain it to me.
okay,
Yes
so
or no?
are you asking me a question? I don't get it.
Because if you have
So, but
probable
you want me to
cause,
explain it to you.
but
Okay.
it's yes or no. If you have probable cause, you make an arrest.
Are you asking for an explanation?
No, I'm asking, do you have probable cause, yes or no? I'm not asking you to explain what you
No, I don't, because
That's all I need to know.
because he
Then I don't
inside.
expect you to make an arrest.
Okay.
That's it. If you have probable cause, I demand an arrest. If you don't have probable cause, I don't expect you to make one. But you're the only person that can answer that. Thank you. That's all I need
Is
to
there
know.
any
Well, actually, the judge has been watching, so the judge is actually going to make that determination.
Is there any supervisor here for the SAPD?
So you need one?
Well, I think I asked Reynolds to get one, but I don't know where I got it or not.
Right here, sir.
Hi.
We contacted the supervisor. He said that at the time due to COVID, they're not making scenes. So if you guys want to contact the supervisor, you guys are more than welcome to go to the Central Substation
Okay.
where we operate out of and contact one.
Who's your supervisor right now on shift?
The supervisor I spoke with was Sergeant Sanders.
Sanders? Okay.
Sergeant Sanders, sir.
All right, to save some time, he is telling the truth. That is an actual policy we can get a hold of, but it is a
Okay.
policy.
So I did
Is there
contact
any other-
you guys.
All right.
And that was the response I was
Is there
given.
any other security here for the building? Because I still need to go in and...
Sullivan, no man Sullivan.
Yeah. All right. I need to try to take a piss. Okay, I've been down here for like an hour and a half.
Okay. I don't, that's, he wants to take a leak. We can take a leak. We can figure that out. We've been out here for a long time.
Yep, you take a leak wherever you need to take a leak, as long as you're not doing it to arouse.
No, I'd rather put it in the urinals.
I would too, but if you're being refused to your urinal, what are you going to do?
I don't know. Is there somebody here I can talk to about going in the building?
Is it something?
I think the rest is over there. I'll ask them right now if you want.
Yeah,
Maybe you have to talk to me too. Get your man work. We're out of here.
where is it?
They're behind you. Yeah, you can do that. Cool.
I'll be right here, buddy. Good job.
Yeah.
Amazing.
I'm gonna open the door and get some air.
Enjoying some of our air conditioning that we pay for. Blocking handicapped people from coming in. We're going to turn that air conditioner off. You're going to make everybody stand outside in the air in the heat. Long lines. We're just going to turn all the air conditioner off. We'll all be it. I can't hear you. You got a mask on. I got to read lips. All right, here comes the blind justice. We're right here. You done?
Yeah, did you get that guy's name I was just talking to?
What? Which one?
SAPD?
The one that took you to the bathroom?
Yeah.
No, but I will get it. Yeah, we had it a while ago. He's the
Okay,
one that
so
come out.
you
Yeah,
got
that's
Yeah.
his badge number is 1151.
All right.
And it's her H. I got it from
Hey, you ready?
HEREDIA.
Throw it high.
How do you pronounce it?
Heredia?
Thank you.
Yes, sir. I was confused by how you were asking that.
I think there was just misunderstanding on words. Do you know how many emails I would have gotten asking me if that officer had a probable cause? Why didn't you check him on that? You should have made an arrest. I didn't want all that shit. So now we know. You don't have probable cause, and that's why you're not getting arrested. You guys have a great day. All right.
All right. Okay, Jack. Now you got any follow-ups you want to say in live stream before I kill it?
They did good. That's all. The cops did. The cops did the best they could, I guess, and they definitely learned some things today. And that's the whole point of doing what we do, is to teach them some things. And I think they learned a few things. They did well overall. They made some mistakes, and I don't think they'll make those mistakes again. I think Officer Reynolds, the whole touching thing, I don't think he'll ever do that again. If he sees a cane that identifies someone as being blind, I think that he will. Me and Reynolds spoke about that, and we spoke about when you should touch someone and when you shouldn't. And definitely he agrees that unless force is justified, that you probably shouldn't touch someone.
Can I get the other side so they can just go the other side?
Yeah, let me help you. You got bushes about 3 feet.
All right.
Yeah, there's a bush sticking up.
Alright, hey, can you mute it real quick so I can tell Jack something?
Yeah, I'll mute it in just a second. Have to be in the shade to mute it.
Alright, so they have I don't know if it's been here yet. It's like really
The county records should have.
About to end the okay. All right. Thank you everybody for watching that episode. I'm going to end the live stream. I'll go live again later if there's some action. And so stay close by. I think I only have one notification left. So if I go live and run not have notifications left, then I'll need everybody to share the video in order to get the message out. So I'll go back and read the chats later.